Yo, what up my Shadow Armies? It is I, Shadow Critius, back again with another DC and Devilman video. So yeah, this came across to me last night of this idea. I have been seeing tons of videos about which characters from different franchises should be in each of the Lantern Corps, and this one came to my head about which Lantern Corps should Akira Fudo should be in or be in. And this idea just came across. I mean, I had to think really good on this, and I only came across 6. Lantern Corps could be perfect fitting, but 2 or 1 of them could be perfect, fully fitting for him. The Lantern Corps are these organization power group with all different types of emotions. There are will, hope, fear, rage, greed, compassion, love, and of course 2 of the most powerful one, which is the life and death. But like I said before, there's only 6 and that could fit him for his character. If you haven't watched the Devilman series, and of course Devilman Crybaby, and of course if you guys read the manga of the Devilman franchise, and I already came across like 6 of them that will fit his character as a whole. But for his story, however, his story is just tragic, and if you guys watch Devilman Crybaby, you pretty much know, and if you guys read the manga, you guys know what his tragic story is. So I feel like there's no reason for me to go over his character and his story if you guys know about Akira Fudo, if you guys are a fan of Devilman Crybaby, and also the Devilman franchise as a whole. Sorry about that. But yeah, like I said before, there's only 6 of them that I know would fit Akira Fudo as a whole, and that is our will, rage, compassion, hope, love, and fear. So that's only 6 rings that would be perfect fitting for Akira's character. But I want to go over for 2 obvious, or actually kind of short, which is the willpower. Akira does have willpower, but whenever he has the power of a Devilman, he has a will to fight for the protecting humanity and everyone he cares and love, and that's part of having willpower. Is like, when it comes to willpower, you have to overcome your fear, and the part where Akira rushed in just trying to save Rio, he overcome his fear even though he's gonna die, but he still overcomes it, and that makes him become a Devilman. And I feel like he will have the Green Lantern ring immediately because he overcome great fear, which is death, and it makes a lot more sense. And the second one makes obvious choice wait, actually let me go back to will. There's one major flaw that would not fit for Akira being a Green Lantern, and that is the rules of the Green Lantern. Because if Akira's gonna have a power of Devilman, he's pretty much have to kill demons, and these Green Lanterns, or like the cops, they don't kill, they just arrest people. But that will not work for Akira for the rules for killing demons. So that's one major flaw for Akira if he joined the Green Lantern. So yeah. Hope actually does fit Akira because he never gives up on the humanity. Because if you watch the series and read the manga or something like that, he never gives up for the fight for humanity, and he still believes that humanity could survive. But sorry about that. But anyway, but it does fit well with hope, because like I said before, he never gives up on anything, on anyone, for the sake of humanity, so they survive. But apparently that hope doesn't last long, because at the end of each story of Akira Fudo, it just ends up nothing, just ends with no hope at the end. So it does fit Akira's character as a whole, but it would not help until the end. And Now I want to go over to Fear, the Yellow Lantern Corps. It actually shows that from the manga and the show that both humans and demons actually are afraid of Akira Fudo as Devilman as a whole. Because when they see or hear the word Devilman, they do strike fear, and Akira does strike fear to the demons. And hell, if you guys read the manga of Devilman vs. Hades, all the demons from hell actually are afraid of Akira's power of that Akira possessed. So that actually shows that, yeah, Akira is a god slayer, and because he has the power of Amon. And now there's one thing I want to go over, because Amon himself is actually the embodiment of fear as well, because everyone is afraid of Amon because he is the most powerful demon in the entire hell itself. So fear actually does suits well for Akira as a Devilman to strike fear on all the demons around. There's some people are not afraid of Devilman, but deep down they actually do, they just don't want to show it. But I feel like fear actually does suit him well, but doesn't fit well compared to the other two, which I will save for later. And now we're going to get into the Red Lantern Corps, Rage. There's a lot of scenes that Akira do get pissed off a lot, not all the time. The only time he gets pissed and lost hope from humanity, he does lose hope of humanity after what everyone did to what they did and kill everyone that he cared and loved. He was there and he failed and was too late to save, and that leads to his anger. If you guys read the manga of the show, he gave up on humanity and killed them that he swore to protect. And in the end of the episode 9 and the beginning of episode 10, where Akira says that you guys who are demons, you will go to hell, you mortals. And Akira tells Rio that you robbed me the most precious thing I possessed. And he doesn't want to cry. All he feels is vengeance and rage. And it does make sense for the Red Lantern. And not only that, if you guys read again Devilman vs. Hades and Amon, the dark side of Devilman, when Akira is broken but nothing but rage and misery, because in Devilman vs. Hades, Akira wants to bring back the soul of Miki, and it's all that rage that he builds because he cannot live without Miki, so he hunts down to find the soul so she could free her. And the dark side of Devilman, the manga of Amon, when Akira lost faith of humanity and the Devilman army as a whole, Amon takes control of Akira with a feel of rage. With Akira's rage and give up humanity, that's where Amon takes over him. So it does make sense that the rage would pretty much fit well for Akira if he gives up his humanity. If he has the blue lantern, he will lose that ring and go straight to rage, because that's the only thing it would fit him well when it comes to rage. And it fits his character when he gets pissed off when he lost everyone he cares to love. And I feel like that would be the last Lantern Corps that he would have before he died, before the Blue Lantern, because he did give up humanity. But the show says otherwise, that he still have rage for killing the demons in Rio, but he still have hopes for the sake of humanity. And here's the two actually does fit Akira's character as a whole from the entire series and franchise, and that is compassion. Compassion actually shows Akira that he does care everyone around them, even though he doesn't know them and they do not know Akira, or they just don't give a damn about Akira. But Akira does care for everyone around them, because he doesn't like to see people get hurt or get killed, and he can tell by people's feelings and emotion that they're hurting, they're crying, because he can feel their passion. And Akira shows all of his passion out when he feels something, sadness, he could tell. And he does care and everyone around him, and whenever people get hurt or die, he breaks, and he show his compassion, that he actually, the people that he knowed were killed. Like, for example, when he found out that his family were killed because of the demon named Jin Man took his parents away. And not only that, when Akira tried to save the Makimura family, minus Miki, he was too late to save them. And then it was too late to save all of his friends, and too late to save the woman that he cared and loved, which is Miki. And I feel like compassion is actually fully fits Akira's personality, fits him as a character. And that same goes for the last option of the ring, and that is love. And it makes sense for Akira because the show of Devilman Crybaby is all about love. And Akira is like the embodiment of love, because everyone that he knows around, he actually does care and love them. But that's the reason why he keeps fighting for the people that he loved. He loved his family. He loved his friends. He loves the Makimura family. He loves Miki. He loves them so much that he would do anything to protect them at the cost of his life. When he lost everything and everyone that he sworn to fight and protect for the sake of everyone he loved, was just taken away, and that breaks him, and that leads to his rage. So, and it makes sense for Akira's character as a whole. None of that, he cries for these people that he knows, even though the people that he does not know. He cries in it because he loved everyone around them, even though he doesn't know them. So it makes sense for him as a character, and he just wants everyone to care and love for each other, instead of just hate each other and be divided. He wants everyone to come together as one, with compassion and love and hope. That's one thing he wants, and that's a part of his character. So pretty much, that's the last two I can see Akira would fit of these two Lantern Corps, and that is compassion and love. The others does make sense of his character when it comes to each emotion happens. Rage will be the last thing he will use to the end, but if he, survived and gave up his humanity, it will like I mentioned before, from Devilman versus Hades and Amon the Dark Side of Devilman, the two rings that will be last, the two rings he will be willing to use if he didn't die, it will be rage and fear. If he lost hope of humanity and strike fear to everyone around him, even the demons, he actually would have both rage and fear Lantern Corps. But in the present time, since he was killed, the last will be rage, because his vengeance of Rio took everything and everyone away from him. That will be his last, along with hope. He would still have a little bit of hope left for the sake of humanity, but he still have that rage boiling in him for killing all the demons around him. If any humans get in his way, he might have to kill them, because he just lost hope. Because what else? I mean, would you kill someone that you sworn to protect for the sake of the people that you cared, and you decided to say, fuck the humanity, I'm gonna fucking kill every single one of them? That's pretty much what Akira is doing as a whole. And so pretty much the two top rings will be most fitting for him would be love, compassion, and the first three, and the other three would be hope, rage, and fear. And the last one that he'll be not willing to use much, or not able to use it at all, and that is will. So pretty much the two most top perfect choice of a Lantern Corps would be love and compassion as a whole. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I did get a comment by someone saying that Akira is more fitting to be in will or rage. Rage I understand, but as the will does fit, but Akira would not follow the rules, because like I said, the Green Lantern is more like a cops. They don't kill, they just arrest them. And Akira is not one of those people. He does protect the people, but he kills demons. And he doesn't want to arrest demons who don't deserve to live. So yeah, so pretty much that's pretty much it for right now. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Let me know in the comments down. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. Which of these Lantern Corps that Akira Fudo should be in your own opinion. but this is just my personal opinion. If you guys want to see more of which Lantern Corps and video for each characters from different franchise, let me know. I might do more of this in the future. And I actually really enjoy this, doing this so far. I had to think really deep on which Lantern Corps would be perfect fitting for Akira Fudo as a whole. So yeah, that's all I have to say. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Links to my social media, all that will be down below. Scratch what you guys don't enjoy all the shenanigans. Again, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Kneel before Shadow Critius. I'll see you guys later.